don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Yeah. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Yeah. Young tryna pay the rent. Yeah. Young tryna pay the rent.
What's up, y'all? So today I'm coming to you guys with the video. This one's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be talking about an event that changed my life, and in this instance I would hate to say changed my life in a good but somewhat bad way, but the event that changed my life is when I got into an accident. Now I've been in an accident before, but this one was totally different, and it kind of had me shaken up after, and it still has me shaken up to this day. So that's why I would pick this one as an event that changed my life. But it was the week of my birthday, November 2017, and me and my best friend were about to go to California for my birthday. And so earlier that morning I got my makeup done, just so it could be done before we left the next day. Like, we were literally going out of town the next day, so I got my makeup done the day before just because. And so I still had to go to work that day. At the time I was working at a car dealership, so I had the later shift. So my later shift, I went in about, I want to say 2 or 3, I can't remember. I think it was 2 o'clock I used to go in. So I got my makeup done before I went to work. I ran all these errands before I go to work because we were leaving the next morning. So when I was coming back from the store, I remember I went to Marshall's for something, but I had already got my makeup done prior to. So I was going to Marshall's and I was headed back home so I can get ready for work. Like, I was literally about to pack up everything, my book bag with my homework, like everything. I was about to go home because I already had my clothes on that I was going to wear to work and go straight to work. So I was heading home. It is coming into my neighborhood. Like, you come in, turn in, it's a loop that goes like this. So as I'm going around the corner like this, a car that is coming up the other way comes head on and hits me. So at that moment, all I could do was blank out. Like, in the car, I blanked out because you know how in your mind you think, oh, they're not gonna hit me, but they did hit me. Like, people always say, oh, I wish they would hit me, or they're not gonna hit me. Well, they did hit me, and I was so scared. Like, my car, that's when I had a Nissan Coupe at the time, so it was a small car, and my car spun around, so I got hit head on. And the bad thing about it, the person that hit me didn't stop. They kept going. So after they hit me, they were going full speed, and after they hit me, they didn't slow down. They kept going full speed. So we're fast forward into the part where I guess my neighbor came out and brought life into my eyes because I was so shocked. But I got out the car, and luckily the airbags, well, the firefighter said later that it was lucky that I had the airbags on the side, because of the way I was hit and the way my head hit it, basically it wouldn't have been good. So the airbags had came out from the side of my door or something. But when I got out the car, I kept saying, my neighbor came out, she was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I kept saying, my makeup, oh my God, my makeup. And she kept saying, are you okay? And I'm like, oh my God, my makeup. I probably said this like 4 or 5 times. So all I could think about was, oh my God, I just got my makeup done. Oh my God, I'm going out of town tomorrow. And oh my God, I just got into an accident. So the lady's like, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. So as soon as I like realized what happened, I called my daddy real quick. I'm like, Dad, I just got into an accident. And I don't think he went to work until later, but I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, I got into an accident. So he came right away. And then after that, I called my best friend down, and I'm like, man, I just got into an accident. So I wasn't really as hurt at the time. My lip was busted and my head was hurting just from the impact. But like, when I got out the car, I kept hearing somebody was like, are you okay? Are you okay? So I'm like, what? Like, me, y'all, this is no lie. It sounded like the Lord was talking to me, because I'm just like looking like, who is talking? It wasn't the lady, it was like a man's voice. Somebody kept saying, are you okay? So I look up, it was a guy who was fixing somebody's house. He was on top of the roof, and he was asking me, was I okay? So he came down and he was talking to them. He was like, yeah, I saw everything that happened. It was like a burgundy something Toyota. He hit her head on, and he just kept going, and he made a right. So after that, the guy jumped in his truck and tried to go find the person who hit me. And I didn't even know this guy, but we knew the guy's house he was fixing on. So the guy goes like in the car and tries to drive around the neighborhood, try to find it. But whoever hit me must didn't have insurance, or must not have been in a car, must have been a stolen car. Who knows? Because there's no way you can hit anybody in a residential neighborhood and keep going and not see if they're okay. So finally, I think the ambulance came or the police came. I don't know who came. Police came last. Police were the very last people to get there. My daddy got there, then my best friend came and checked on me, and the ambulance was there. I think the fire trucks too, but I guess I was just so shaken up by what had happened. Like, I couldn't believe I just got hit head on. It was just so much to deal with. So after they, you know, checked me out, they asked me, did I want to go to the hospital? Was I okay? And I was like, yeah, because at this point I'm still thinking like, man, we're going to California tomorrow. That's all I could think about. But at the same, my daddy was like, girl, you talk about your makeup, you need to be happy, you know, you're alive. So I think my dad reached out to my mama and my sister, let them know what happened. So I didn't go to work that evening. But at the same time, I had to go. My car got totaled. I didn't find that out till later. But they had to tow my car to the junkyard because the car wasn't moving. Where it was at, the car was not moving at all. So after that, was I driving my dad's car? I think I was sitting waiting for my sister. Whatever it was, we had to go get the stuff released. So the insurance, it's like after an accident, everything moves so fast and you don't really know what to do. But then take it again, y'all, I was supposed to be going to California the next morning, so for my birthday, and this was the last thing that I wanted to think about or had to deal with. So me and my sister went to the place where they towed my car to, sign the release form so the insurance company can come look at it and do all this stuff later. And they said that the people said, it was like, oh, you can get a rental car. And I was like, okay, when I get back, I'll get the rental car. Because I was in California for like 3 or 4 days. And then the insurance people had to call me. And I think my insurance, I don't even know. But it was just so much. Like, they kept calling me when I was in California. And I'm like, oh, my God. It was like, we want to get this up, make sure you're feeling okay, just all this stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm just trying to enjoy my time in California with my best friend and just enjoy my birthday. So fast forward some more. We got back. I finally got a rental car, and then they told me like, hey, your car is actually gonna get totaled. They can't fix the damages, So basically they ended the stuff on my rental car. I probably had it for like a week, and then after that I had to go on a hunt to find a car. But that's a whole different story, that one. But back to how this event has changed my life now. Even though it happened so long ago, I think the Lord gave me this, or might have made this happen, because I used to be a very fast driver and like just be real careless and just be in a rush and a hurry and not think about stuff. But now I have slowed down a whole lot. Or even when cars come toward me, or if it's like a one-way street and cars are coming towards you, something in me kind of like locks up, or I'll be shaking a lot in the inside, like not shaking physically, but it's like I always get that fear that somebody could just hit you head on for no reason, because they're like, oh, it just happened again. But you never know what the other person is doing in their car, or if they're texting, have been drinking, sleep, whatever. You never know what the other person in the car is doing. So that always scares me. And I used to have a lot of nightmares, but now they've started coming back, and it's really strange. I don't know why they've been coming back, but it would always be a driving incident. Like, I would be asleep. I could take a nap or just be asleep, but it's always I'm in the car and it's like I'm in an accident. So either I'm pressing on my brakes about to hit me, or somebody else about to hit me from the back, or somebody else is coming head on. But I always remember it'd be like lights, big as day, like coming at my face. So I don't know, I would just say that just because I mean, I've never had a problem with driving. It's like now I'm more cautious, and I really don't like driving as much just because of that. It's just, I mean, that same fear, like you would think you get over it and you try to get over it, but it's just always that fear deep down, like somebody's going to hit you. Or when cars come toward me, my body just suddenly tenses up, and I know that's not healthy. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's one of the tragic accidents have changed my life. So yeah, it did slow me down, and it just opened my eyes a little bit. Like, you know, your life could be there and it could be gone in a blink of an eye. And I was really blessed that the injuries weren't as bad, and that yeah, the injuries from the accident weren't that bad, and that, you know, I walked away with minor injuries. But I think that's about it. And thanks for watching about my tragic incident that changed my life forever. But y'all, for real, when y'all like texting and driving, not paying attention and all this stuff, it's not no joke, because life can go fast. And me personally, just I'm out there and I'll still be scared to drive sometimes. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. comment like if you have anything that scares you when you're driving, or any tragic events that change your life too. I would like to hear. I don't mind at all. But yes, like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and talk to you guys later. Bye.